Welcome to the MSurge Open Markets tutorial for auction hosts. In this video, we will walk you through the process of setting up an auction. The EOM platform enables venue hosts with access to the auctions feature to set up and run auctions easily and reliably. From the Market Interest dashboard, click on Add Ask to start the auction setup and choose Spot. The auction information section is designed to be both descriptive for your bidders and highly automated for your convenience. You can start by entering a clear and concise auction summary. This is not mandatory. However, it's a great way to briefly describe what is being auctioned, the market, product type, and any important identifiers. Keep this short but descriptive so participants immediately understand the auction's purpose. Next, select the auction start date and time. All times are entered in UTC, so be sure to convert from your local time zone if necessary. This determines exactly when bidding opens. Then, set the auction end date and time. This defines when bidding will officially close. Make sure the duration aligns with your auction strategy and gives participants enough time to submit competitive bids. Now enter the volume awarded by date and time. This indicates when the awarded volume will be finalized and confirmed. In the prerequisites section, list any requirements participants must meet before bidding. This could include pre-qualification approval, signed master agreements, credit checks, regulatory certifications, etc. Providing clear prerequisites helps avoid delays later in the process. Next, define any participant fees. You can choose between a fixed amount, a flat dollar amount, or a percentage-based fee. Under allocation process and settlement price, select the auction specification, either discriminatory or uniform pricing. Our auctions are always blind. Participants cannot see each other's bids. In the contract section, provide the contract name or reference details governing the transaction. This ensures participants understand the legal framework tied to the auction. If applicable, check the box to indicate that a Master ERPA or MOPA agreement is available. This signals to participants that a master agreement framework governs the transaction. Enter payment terms, such as payment timelines, invoicing procedures, or milestone-based payments. Again, these are not mandatory, but stating clear payment terms reduces friction. Finally, outline any conditions precedent. These are specific conditions that must be satisfied before the contract becomes fully effective, such as regulatory approvals, board approvals, or financing confirmation. Enter the ID for the project associated with this auction. As soon as you do so, all relevant project details are automatically imported into the form. This eliminates manual entry errors and ensures bidders see the correct specifications. Under Project ID, use the drop-down menu to select the appropriate project. Only projects that have already been created or imported into the platform will appear in this list. If the ID entered doesn't match any projects in the system, a new project will be created. Once the project is selected and you see the project imported confirmation, you're ready to move on to the next step in the auction setup process. You will be able to define additional attributes. These attributes provide deeper insight into the environmental and social characteristics of the project. They help buyers quickly identify certifications and sustainability benefits tied to the credits being auctioned, like certifications, SDGs, and if the project is officially certified, check the Certify box. This provides an additional layer of credibility. Next, you can define program eligibility, standardized product eligibility, Article 6 status, add links to letters of authorization, etc. Now we'll move on to setting the specifics of the volume and pricing for the credits you're auctioning. You can choose calendar year, first half, second half, quarters, custom dates, or all vintages in the project. If any other than all is selected, we need to input the year of the vintage. Then specify the offered volume and select the currency to ensure that all pricing is presented in the correct currency. Lastly, set your reserve price, which is the minimum amount you are willing to accept for the credit. Make sure you define a realistic reserve price based on the item's value and market trends. Marketing materials. In this section, you are asked whether you are including the right to use marketing materials associated with the credits being auctioned. Here, you can add relevant documents that are important for your marketing efforts. Promotional images and videos should be uploaded to the project instead. Click the Add button once you have the appropriate documents ready to upload. These help build trust and transparency in the auction, providing all necessary information for potential. This is where you'll specify how the delivery will be handled. Spot. Credits will be delivered immediately or within a very short time frame after the auction. This is a common choice if the credits are already issued and available for instant transfer. X days after point of trade. The delivery will happen a set number of days after the point of trade. This can be useful if you need time for verification, issuance, or regulatory checks before the transfer of credits. Next, we define the title transfer process. This specifies when and how the legal ownership of the credits will pass from the seller to the buyer. Seller retires. If this option is selected, the seller will retire the carbon credits, meaning they are taken off the market permanently. Seller transfers. If you choose this option, the seller will transfer the carbon credits to the buyer without retiring them. The seller retires or transfers. This gives the seller flexibility, allowing them to either retire the credits or transfer them to the buyer. In the notes section, you can provide any additional details or special instructions that may be relevant to the auction or the credits being sold. Add anything that will help clarify specific terms, conditions, or expectations related to the auction process. Now select the validity status that best fits your strategy. Welcome to the final step in setting up your auction, settlement venue. Choose how the transaction will be settled and the cost of each option. This will be used to calculate final prices. Now you can review all previously entered information to ensure accuracy and completeness before publishing the auction to the market. The platform displays a dynamically updated, structured summary of all data entered across all steps. Once you have reviewed and confirmed that all details are correct, proceed with saving and posting the auction. This will make it visible in the market interest of every user of the venue. That concludes this tutorial on how to set up an auction on MSurge Open Markets platform. Thank you, and please visit our YouTube channel for more tutorials or get in touch with our team to schedule a demo.